What's up, my PT peeps? One Eye Bri back to talk about The Walking Dead and do a discussion about Rick's beard determining how tough he is. And beards equal strength in The Walking Dead. Spoiler warning if you're not up to date on stuff with the show, season 7, season really whatever, because we're going to talk about The Walking Dead comic and the show, and I don't want to ruin it for you. Basically, Rick didn't have a beard the first time we saw him. Then, as the zombie apocalypse went on, he got a beard, thicker and thicker, and he had some badass moments when he had a huge beard. When he shaved it and he had a thin beard or no beard, he really wasn't as badass. And I know the character development isn't relying on a beard, but it's a nice coincidence, right? We'll talk about Rick's beard and Negan's beard coinciding, some toughness, some badassness, and when the tides turn going forward. Now, I personally like Grizzly Adams style Grimes. Grizzly Grimes. Rick Grimes, badassness, beard style. Season 5, he did some crazy stuff, and we'll talk about some crazy stuff he did, but look at that beard. You wouldn't want to mess with that guy, like Negan said, right? He had to shave it off a couple times. Alexandria, he tried to fit in, didn't want to scare everyone, but Rick turned into Shane a little bit in that mode. The beard came out a little bit, but really season 4 and the season 5, the beard really came alive, which was awesome. And that's where he did some crazy stuff. Nothing jumps out more crazy than he ripped out Joe's throat with his badass beard when they were outside of Terminus in season 4. And I'll never forget that. And it was crazy to think about, ripping out someone's throat to survive. But, Team Rick is awesome. He, it was a moment he's like in the days. He couldn't believe what he had to do. And he just was going in the moment to survive and save Carl and Michonne and himself, and Daryl's getting the crap beat out of him. But Rick's beard and the stuff that he did with the beard makes him tough, and that's what we need going forward. In season 7, he had somewhat of a beard, and he was, reluctant to do anything, but going forward, I think the beard comes alive in the second part of season 7, and especially when he's dealing with the Grady Memorial people, and around that, the beard is alive and well, and for sure going forward, I like to see the beard more. That means he's badass. He's got the beard. Don't mess with him. You don't mess with guys with beards, You just don't know. Even though they're nice guys, just something primal about it. Something you need in the zombie apocalypse is primal survival, and that's what you don't have time to shave. You don't have time to groom. No manscaping in the zombie apocalypse. Rick, keep your beard, grow it out, take out Negan and the Saviors, and all will be well again in the world of The Walking Dead. And with the war coming up, he's going to need that beard back. March to War is coming in the second part of Season 7, then All Out War in Season 8. And Rick needs the beard, looking fierce, ready to take him out. I can see, Rick changing and just having this type of image right here. He's got his gun back, and he's got the beard. Let's roll. You don't mess with Rick when he's got the beard going, Just like this. Primal Rick. Grizzly Grimes, let's do it, especially this one right here. What? You don't want to mess with that guy. Just like Negan said, he was on the camera, I wouldn't want to mess with that guy too. So let's get Rick back to that guy, Let's get him back to that primal there to take him out. Friggin' Negan and the Saviors and those stupid Saviors that Davey and Gary and this and whatever and Arat, whatever. But look at the progression of the beards here. You got Babyface to full Grizzly, kind of where we left him off in season 6 into season 7. He's got to grow it out a little bit more too. Negan, you don't want to wake the beast. You don't want to wake the bear. Don't poke the bear, Negan. I think that's what you're doing, and you're going to have a tough time with Team Rick, and the Saviors are going to be in trouble. The tides are going to be turning, and I want to see this guy in season 7, second half into season 8, taking out some Saviors, getting crazy. Now the inverse would be Negan. Now, Negan we saw he had a beard to begin with, and he was taking people out. I didn't really like the beard going first time I saw it, but he's so damn skinny that he needs a freaking beard to keep that look. So, Negan, the beard was totally against it based on the comic. I saw Negan as a comic character in there too, and when they go to war, Negan doesn't have a beard. He has a beard in the comic for a little bit. We'll talk about why. But in the comic, generally, no. Rick was kind of the opposite with that with the beard. Negan shaved off the beard, and now the tides are going to be turning. So Negan had the beard, was badass, was winning, shaved the beard, still winning a little bit, but as you can see in Season 7, Episode 8 going forward, that he's not going to be the man. He's going to be slowly losing power and slowly losing control. Shave the beard off, losing control. Have a beard, kick ass, you know? And yes, it's over exaggeration, and you know Rick has to beat Negan, and good has to power over evil, you know? And Negan's not evil, but he is. He's a villain. He's a bad guy, you know? Dealing with Spencer here. Get out of here. I'm glad you got out of there. Spencer, Rick, Negan, the showdown starts to begin. Second part of Season 7 into Season 8. Like I said, Negan in the comics did not have a beard for a long time. Doesn't really have a beard as a main character on the show. He started with a beard and then shaved it off to get more of the comic book style. There is comic book Negan. Like how much bigger he is in there too. He's the Henry Rollins. That's who's modeled after. Rick getting the beard. Negan, no beard on there. And I can't wait for Negan to think he still got Rick beat and then BAM! Sliced. Take him out. Drop Lucille. Get out of here. See, no beard on Negan, but Negan does get a beard when he's captured. Yes, he will use that jail cell, theoretically, if they continue that way of the comic, because he does in the comic on the show, and Morgan built a jail cell. But, as we saw him last time, Negan, no beard. Rick has got a beard, so the tides will be turning, right? Rick's got some badassness with the beard. You know he does some crazy stuff with the beard. You know he will. That's going to continue. Badass Rick with the beard. What do you think? Team Negan, Team Rick, who you got? Obviously, if you know the story and what we're going at, we're going to march to war, then all out Ward. So, what do you think of the beard thing? I think it's going to matter because Rick's going to have the beard going forward like that. Can only get thicker and fuller. Negan probably took his damn razor and he's not going to be able to shave, so you know he's going to be able to do that. So there you go, guys. What do you think of the theory? Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And as always, thank you for watching.